Yo, shit, wait.
And yo,
Right,
I'm gonna chase this Larceny bourbon. Wait, what I think is probably the most villainous beer of all time. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. This Grolsch Premium Pilsner is my favorite, and I think it's Ricochet's favorite too.
Hey.
Shots are excited.
Pop him if you got him.
This shit is
Ha. And we gonna pop things off right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen. Rey Mysterio is gonna lead us in running the ropes this week because he is working without a contract. How do we feel about that, gentlemen?
Who?
Wha-
Rey Mysterio. He's
Rey
still around?
Mysterio.
I thought he was gonna retire, man. I don't know. I think this is a work. I think this is kind of bullshit. This is an easy way to write. Because like like nobody even knew this was coming up until like 2 weeks ago. Like nobody paid attention to his contract just running out.
I mean, I don't know if you get that many eyes anymore as you did back then. I mean, anybody would probably. What would you expect if you were to know about this ahead of time? Like he was gonna resign or probably retire.
Listen, he is Rey Mysterio. He don't need a contract. The man has earned all the blood, sweat, and tears he has shed. Do you remember when Kevin Nash threw him up against the trailer park? Do you remember that?
Remember. I was the one that called. You know what? Nah, I don't remember.
Oh,
you don't remember that?
That's
I don't remember that.
That other member of the NWO. He could do whatever he wants. There's many wrestlers now throughout the industry that don't have a contract, are freelancing, are jumping from promotion to promotion. This allows Rey Mysterio, one, to stay in the WWE, because I think if they give him a contract, he's going to be out. Right now, he's flexible. He wants to get his son on. I could see him going into a coaching position at some point, maybe at the Performance Center. Who knows? But he doesn't need a contract.
Facts.
I kind of hope he does a Rick Rude. He shows up in WWE and AEW on the same night.
You know, I'm still waiting for that moment, man. Something's gonna happen to the equivalent of that, and I can't wait to see what it is.
Shut up, bitch. Listen, Rey Mysterio. Let's say he does leave the E. What is where would we like to see him, and what's a dream match? What do you think will work real good with?
Oh,
Rey?
we gonna fantasy book this already? Okay.
I got one, but I want to see what y'all think.
AEW. Pentagon versus Rey Mysterio.
Yes!
Damn.
I
like that. I was going to say... Go ahead, Jay. Old school.
I was going to say, how about him and Ospreay in New Japan?
Ooh. I fuck with it.
Yeah.
You know what I would love to see one more time? Fuck all the bullshit. Rey Mysterio versus Chris Jericho.
Ooh.
AEW.
AEW, baby. Give me that. They could do money every time. That would be good.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. That's it. You took it. I was going to say that one, man. Yo, I'd love
I'm trying to think. I like AEW. There's so many in AEW, though. He can
go everywhere.
How about NWA? Who could he go in NWA with?
Nobody. I don't know. I don't think he fits there appropriately.
He don't fit there.
He's too area.
Ray versus Marty Scurll.
But that could be anywhere. There's no real platform for Marty right now. So
you know what would be a really good though? Kenny Omega.
He's an interesting character these days.
I got another one.
Okay.
Besides that, no. Let's move forward. Fuck him. He's done. He doesn't have a contract. Fuck him.
Well, you know what? It's funny you mentioned Kenny Omega.
Go, baby!
Bye. It's funny you mentioned him because he's in the headlines coming up now because he responds to a certain tweet or a story, rather, about Kota Ibushi meeting Vince McMahon backstage. Apparently, Kota Ibushi never knew who Vince McMahon was and high-fived him when the first time they met. Are we buying this?
Yeah.
No, wasn't this at an NXT takeover, right?
Was it at a takeover?
Yeah, I think it was at a takeover Dallas.
This was before they offered him the contract, because then afterwards they offered him, he still declined it.
Right. Because he was part of the Cruiserweight Classic.
Right. I mean, I'm not buying it. I mean, how are you such a big name in Japan? And I get it, but like, you don't know who Vince McMahon is?
I mean, if you're a big name in Japan and you're in New Japan, do you really give a shit about
the business, the wrestling business? I mean, I don't mean I said Japan, but I mean like you're a big name in the wrestling business.
I mean,
like,
I think
your craft is what you learn, right? And you love.
Right.
But Vince McMahon's a fucking. I guess he's a big name in this fucking business, no?
And in all honesty, everybody in the wrestling business knows what Vince McMahon is. Now, did Kota Ibushi give a fuck? Hell no.
That's different, and I respect that. I love that actually. That if this is just like a whole like, yeah, I'm gonna pretend, you know, and then I'm gonna reject your fucking contract because you know I can do that.
Kota Ibushi was rumored to win the Cruiserweight Classic, but since he turned down that contract, they gave it to TJP.
Yeah, exposed a lot. So I mean, so think about it. He came in there, wreaked hell, took fans with him, went back home.
Right.
Left them wanting more. So I respect that. I fuck with it.
How about the ratings?
You want to take it there, huh?
Let's just fucking left field this shit. So
go ahead.
Nah, just fucking. Is it or is it not important to win the overall ratings? Because when AEW is winning the ratings at first, that was the most important part. And now that they're not winning the ratings, the most important part is the demographics.
Well, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's where the money is. They're trying to make money, right? So that's where they need to be winning, no? Let me tell you something, though. From what I saw this week, Great American Bash, I preferred the quality, and I think there was a better show. Not to take anything from Fyter Fest. Fyter Fest was dope too, but okay, you kept the demographic, the same people that watch your product mostly because they got some fans that just watch because they hate WWE, not even because they like the AEW. It's something new, right? So who's to say that it's a better product still? I still like the quality in NXT.
That's true.
What do you watch live?
I watch them both.
NXT.
Side by side.
NXT, Joe? What about
NXT.
you?
I go back and forth, bro. But NXT is the first thing I'm logging into. Unless I know it's opening up with something serious, you know? Every time they go to split screen, I make the switch. And then the next day, I try to catch what I missed of AEW. Yes, I agree with the villain. The Great American Bash was indeed the better show overall. And we're going to jump into many reasons of why as this show goes on. Even though it's a dig, you know, Fyter Fest was dope too. Fyter Fest had his moments. This 2-day program and 2 pay-per-views. Yo, did anybody realize that when you're watching yesterday, when you were watching both Great American Bash and Fyter Fest, TNT was mad loud and USA was mad low.
Yeah. I got tight because I wanted to hear the theme music. Mad low.
Up in the volume, lowering in the shit. I'm like, you see, the E is smart. They're trying to make you listen. You know when somebody's whispering,
word,
catch your attention. You're like, what?
Wait till you see this.
Turn up the volume. And then you jump back to AW. It's like, and that leaves you a bad fucking, experience. You have a negative position to negatively think of AEW. This shit is deep, bro. Vince McMahon does not care. That's why he comes down with another belt.
Well, Tony Khan actually thinks otherwise as well, and Jericho too. They're for that demographic. Tony Khan here claims that it's a huge win. So if anybody thinks he's gonna take it as anything else, they're dead wrong. Like, I mean, he shouldn't. He should take it as a big win. They're doing big things, and big ups to AEW. But I mean, that's still not making me not watch NXT. If that's what the accent. But to be honest, the real winners here is us. We won. Ha ha. We won, fuckers. Because I saw my wrestling. There it goes. And you know what? Not for nothing. you know what else I appreciated is they weren't any cinematic matches. And I felt the passion. In the last 2 weeks, no cinematic matches, and I felt my love for the business that I've loved so much. I've seen the good matches and I've seen quality. I love that we can still have that in the times that we are living.
There was a pay-per-view feel to both nights of both shows. Even with the pyro and AEW. I mean, you gotta love pyro every time you can get it. And they're saying, you know what? There's a situation we're gonna use the fuck out of the pyro, and it was dope. There were, like Vic said, there are a lot of quality matches, a lot of storylines being pushed forward. But does it really matter what the ratings are? Yo, they're going toe to toe with the E.
That's their problem.
They're superseding expectations already.
That being said,
just there.
Their main event, is that what you're gonna go up against the E with?
So here's my take on it, and I'm glad you brought this up, old school.
Okay.
If y'all seen Being the Elite, the Bucks, Paige, and I think Kenny was there ribbing the E for fucking leaking the results for the main event, right?
Right.
So my take is that's your boy, that's your blood. Adam Cole's your blood, and if you have a company, look what they did. They put their best match, but they did what they best could in their scenario because they lost to Moxley and Cage. Even though I don't think that was going to be bigger than Jericho, Cass. Anyway, they did what they best they could, but they didn't overdo it.
But shouldn't that say something?
They didn't play dirty. If that's what you're trying, if you mean, like I didn't see nothing crazy. I didn't feel like they take any spotlight. Like if that was me, I'd be like, yo, that's boy, that's fucked up. What happened? I'm gonna not, do at least nothing dirty.
What the fuck are you talking about? Nobody said that.
Yeah, bro, you got me lost. What upside down roller coaster?
You know how in the ratings war anything goes? You know how in the ratings war anything goes? Like this perfect opportunity for AEW to do some crazy shit now that they knew the results of fucking NXT, right?
It would have been just like WCW though. You tell me the results, I would have popped over there. Matter of fact, I didn't even bother. I watched the NXT main event, right?
Yo, it was the Mick Foley effect all over again.
I did
all
that.
Over again.
Matter of fact, the worst part
tried though. I don't feel like AEW tried to do anything special to outshine or
overshine. Shouldn't you?
But you know why they didn't counter? They didn't counter with anything special because they lost their championship match.
Yep.
Due to John Moxley.
Yeah. Yep.
Like they took the L. They took the L from the beginning. From the beginning, they took the L.
I would have put up an interim title.
Oh, funny you should.
You say that, and I that makes me think like, yeah, they took the L from the beginning, but that made them just chill, like not even press the gas, like just chill out.
Why
they play out because let Adam have his moment because that's fucked up that they leaked,
Why wouldn't you close Fyter Fest Night 2 with the Young Bucks teaming up with FTR, with all the hype around that?
Yep.
With that 8-man tag. Why would you close with Cassidy and Jericho?